Tuesday. I don't know. Tuesday makes me think of number two. Tuesday. I don't know why we say Tuesday. Isn't Sunday the first of the week? And I don't know. I don't know why. Look at my hair is not even up proper. I'm a mess. But that's okay because it's Tuesday, second day of the week, or work week, I guess you could say. Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. We got through Monday. Tuesday, we're going to do strange conversations today, which means we're going to go get something to drink. I want to sit here and just chit-chat. You know, we take it easy on today. Yesterday, I walked a hell of a lot. I walked all the way down. I know people are going to be like, that's really not that far, Angela. It's kind of far. Okay, I walked down to 72nd Street, which is about 30 blocks from my house, you know, for real. And then I walked all the way back home. I didn't get in the subway like I said I was going to. I honestly didn't. I decided to go and walk home. Hey, Joseph Q, how you doing? Good to see you, Lori. Winston O'Graham. I love this shit's Winston O'Graham. It's like I got to get Winston in there. But yeah, so I walked all the way home and I probably did, and I know there's people that do more than this, but I probably did, hi Daniela, about 11,000 steps yesterday. I don't know. It was something like that. It's approximately 11,000 steps. This area under surveillance. Okay. What are you surveilling? Are you surveilling the guy who's stealing the packages into the buildings? Yeah, how about you surveil him? I don't even understand that. That to me was funny as hell. Oh, by the way, I gotta tell you. So, like, you know what? They're making all that noise outside of our apartment building. Like, my apartment building's like in this alleyway. But look at that ramp. Damn, y'all did a good job. Good job, Vic. Hey there, Phyllis. Good morning, good morning. But yeah, the guy who was stealing the packages, I don't know if he's still doing it or if he's been caught. We never get an update. We don't know. We're just told, this person has been caught stealing. And I want to know more. I want to know the rest of the story. Oh, top notch. Never heard of ya. Never heard of ya. But yeah, I have no idea. Oh, look, there's another mover. Why? It's like the middle of the month. Y'all should have been moved already. The short was funny. No, but that's seriously how you get notified by stuff. Is somebody they tape something up in the elevator. And then what gets really funny is that we then have an actual, like, either argument, conversation, debate, because then people start scrawling their responses. You know, especially when it's something like the elevator gets stuck, like the door gets stuck. Good morning, Waltmoney. When the elevator gets stuck either on the basement floor or on the 8th floor, it's always one of the extremes. It's not like, oh, the elevator is stuck on number 4. It's never that. But then people start yelling because they start writing bigger and bigger. Like all of a sudden it takes up the whole page. Hello, Spotted Cow. And they'll be like, make sure the door is shut. Because we have one of those elevators that's very old school, where you have to open a door and then the elevator door opens. It's not like your typical one. There's an actual door that has to be magnetically shut. But I laugh. And this one was just funny to me because the dude, for real, was all in black. The only thing that he actually showed was his face. Yet you're out here stealing packages. Make it make sense. And then he stares straight at the camera. Like you couldn't have got a better shot. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing good today. It's freaking crazy. Need to make a phone call? You need to? This is one of the very few phone booths left in New York City. We have 3 of them here on the Upper West Side. Very, very few. They actually do work. Why do we have them? I don't know. I think it's something to do with a contract. I don't know. I think they have to, like, have a couple. I don't know. Like, nobody here has a landline. I bet you they don't. I don't even know if we're wired for it still. God, I can't even imagine. Can you imagine if you had to have a landline? They must be wired. Are you the only one that misses them? Hi, Manolo. I don't know. I never really used them. That's so spooky looking. Do people use their fire escapes like that? You still got yours through cable? Yeah, but it's through cable. It's not through like a regular landline. Like, you know, that little clippy thing you gotta stick into the wall? Remember when our computers had to be connected like that? That was the modem. That's so funny. What is with that whistle, man? Oh, I don't like that wind. That wind is bothersome. Yeah. All right, are you all going? You gonna go? Any day now, any day. Oh, damn, I almost got took out by Mr. wearing a suit going to work on his little scooter. Oh, she's drinking green juice. Stop it. Nobody really wants green juice. We all know. Oh, look, second telephone booth. As you guys can see, that's why I thought phone booths were still a thing. They're literally scattered in my neighborhood. The only neighborhood in New York that actually has them still. That's so funny. I literally thought they were a thing still. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Lila. David Kennedy, good morning to you. Did you guys all file in? We're going to go sit in the sun somewhere. It's January. It's wild. It feels so like chill. Picard, good to see you. Oh, UPS. You bringing packages? Did we order anything? I don't think I did. I don't think I ordered anything. So here's a crazy thing as we get over to the coffee shop. I had a question. How come, like, okay, so everybody, you know, like, as we get older, we all have our medications we have to take. Unless you guys are some health fitness guru and you got it figured out, which if you do, please drop your knowledge for me. Hey, Carl. But you know, so I take a few medications and stuff. One of them's for blood pressure. Okay, the doc prescribes it for 3 months at a time. You know, it's not that high. But anyway, when I go to like the local pharmacy here, like I'm letting her pass. When I go to the local pharmacy, for the past, I don't know how long, I get my prescription filled and it cost me $0. Like I get it, it says $0, here you go, on your way. I think when, for whatever reason, when Joe gets his filled, I don't know why, but his is like, I don't know, something stupid, like $1.75. It's something ridiculous. And I don't understand what's happening there or how it's, I don't know. Because they're very similar. I think his is like a combo pill or something, but it's the same damn shit, but they put it in one. So I'm kind of confused on that. And like I said, it's for 3 months, so. But when I had it, like my doc sent it to the wrong pharmacy. She sent it to the one that's actually filling the one for my shot, my Zepbound. And then they tried to charge me $13. So I was like, hold up, no. I'll have that sent to the other pharmacy. And I thought maybe the insurance changed. Maybe something changed this season. Because, you know, it is January. Shit changes. You don't know what they're going to... You know what I mean? And then I had to go pick it up yesterday. $0. So what is the difference? Why is one doing one and the other doing the other? I can't figure it out. Hi there, Neo-Atrix. How are you? Neo-Atrix, I love that. How are you? Here, medication subsidized by government, spare dispensing fee. It's very, very low. You have coverage, but it's 90%. And you have to pay 3 dimmed for dispensing, but not still so much. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, we usually will have like, oh, you have a $5 or $15 or $25 copay. I don't know. And I know that the UK is different. Canada is different. But I'm just talking like, I couldn't figure it out. Like, I legit tried to figure it out. And it was such an odd amount. So I don't know what magic they weave at the Duane Reade. It is, but it's the same friggin' medication, hey Patrick, that we take. Maybe the dosage is different or something. I don't know. Joe just is like, how come yours is always free? I go, I don't know. I have no idea. But I couldn't figure it out because then the guy tried to say, well, it looks like they're trying to charge this much for it. I'm like, how about you not fill it? And then we'll just go with the shot. Around? I don't know. Because I was going to be all like fired up. I know. Over the 3 months that I get it, it wouldn't be that much. But, you know, I don't know. $13. That's a Starbucks. $13. That's a couple hot dogs for Joe. Hi, J-Ro. And if I had to pay that for, you know, you add that up, it adds up. $13 a month? When I was getting it for free? I feel like I'm being robbed. Like, you've already increased the MTA. What else are you doing? I don't know. Just a little thought ruminating around in my head, taking up space. But how is everybody today? Oh, they're cute. I love it. They just walking together. Super happy. I saw one of my favorite live streamers live today doing a sunrise stream. It was Joey Brooklyn. Oh, look at the cuties. He was doing a sunrise stream over, I think it was the South Bay. It was beautiful scene. Beautiful. If you guys have not watched Joey Brooklyn, he is such a, oh my God, he's such a nice guy. I mean, like when you say that he's such a nice guy, it sounds so like, I don't know, like it doesn't even get to what, you know, how nice somebody is, but he really, really is. Very genuine. And I was so happy that I caught him. Even if I caught the last 10 minutes, I was excited. How ridiculous am I? Hi, network. You know what? I was going to get an iced tea, but I think we're getting a coffee. Hi there, Hassan. $13 will get you nothing at Starbucks. Hi, Karen Chambers. Good to see you this morning. I've been bedridden for 3 days with pneumonia. Oh my God. Karen. Oh, okay. One thing you need to do, you're going to be bedridden because I know I've had pneumonia. I've had double pneumonia, man, and it sucks. But move around a little bit. Make sure if they gave you any breathing things, do those. Like breathing exercises to help strengthen your lungs. Ooh, that's an itch. I had it undiagnosed for a couple of months, way back when, and I thought I was seriously dying. But I wasn't. But I felt like it. Breathing is good. So yes, everybody send some well wishes to Karen there, because that shit is real. You don't want to fuck around with it. I did get my pneumonia shot this year. You got sparkling water? Oh, it was good? Oh, awesome, Hassan. Oh, there's people sitting outside. Hopefully they don't mind us sitting outside, because well, here's the question. Do we go there or do we go over to Zelma's? All right, we're going to take a little walk up here and see how that feels. We're going to see what's out. Sometimes they have enough space and sometimes they do not. Let's look. But this is in the sun, but so would Zelma's, I think. Maybe, oh, maybe not, because they have other, oh, I don't know. We can. Okay. All right, we got a table. We got a table. I think we're gonna get a coffee, guys, because it's chilly out. All right. Hi there. Good. If I can get. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, if I can get a cappuccino with half and half, that would be great. Hot. Do I need what? No sugar. Yeah, do you have... Yeah, Splenda. Oh yeah, just add one, it's fine. Okay. All right, we're getting a coffee. Okay. Ooh. No, there's nowhere really to sit inside. I like walking it outside. We're gonna leave her down. Oh, those donuts look nice. They look really, really good. Actually, they have dog biscuits. They're only $1.75. No, you don't get a cold from being outside. You get a cold from touching some cold virus. That's how that happens. For real. So I just wash my hands a million times. Listen, I sleep with my window open. Cracked, it has to. Mochi donut and croffles. $3.85. That's not bad. 3 pieces are $11. 4 pieces. Okay. Look at those. Those look delicious, right? I know, Patrick. We need coffee. My coffee was had at like 4:45. Hey, Miss Bunny Girl. Have you been to the Brooklyn Seltzer Museum? I have not. You sent a landline video in my thing? Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Oh, no worries, Lori. I understand. But I do appreciate you, everybody's concern. Okay. Here we go. Plus, remember, I gotta sit outside in the sun for at least 20 minutes with no, hey, Fafo, with no sunscreen. Remember? What the hell is he doing? He's painting? Oh, damn, I would be pissed. Yo, he's spray painting something with all these cars. Do they not know that when you spray paint, like, the paint just travels until it's done traveling, until it sticks to something? I don't know. Okay, here's the coffee. Looks kind of good. Oh, now he's heating it up. What, so it's dry? I don't know, man, but he's out here spray painting shit. He's doing some kind of thing. I'll make sure it doesn't look like I'm filming him, but we're gonna watch him. You know how we do. Angel Heart 1111, sign 1111, make a wish, always do. Hi, David Valentine, good morning. Let me get my I actually made a little notebook, because little note thing there for me to take, because I had some thoughts and I was going to talk about them today. Like, how do you guys choose your vacations? Like, that's the title. How do you guys pick your vacations? Like, how do you pick where you're going to go? Is it the same thing all the time? Do you ever, how do you pick a different one? Like, what makes you choose that? Joe just depends on me. I don't think Joe really comes up with an idea. I honestly don't know if Joe's ever come up with one. You know, that's a good idea. Yeah, how your health is at the time. That's actually not a bad idea. Ooh, I hear horn. It's really sunny. It feels nice right here in the sun. Yo, like I need to unzip a little. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing some kind of something over there. Like, if I think about it, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've chosen just about every single vacation that we have ever taken together. And that's, for the most part, almost every single vacation I have ever taken as a, you know, an adult. You know, as a child, you don't get to pick. But I think I'm the one who's chosen every single one. How crazy is that? Joe, you slacking. Hi, Colleen. Good to see you. Oh, they left. Good. Now I can feel like I can talk. Sometimes you feel like, oh, damn, they're going to be like, oh, but they left. They had their food. They're done. She ate. She done. Like, even from our honeymoon, even before we would go camping, maybe Joe would help pick camping spots. But that's because we were poor, had no money. That's when camping was affordable. I wish could leave me here on vacation. Problem is, they gotta take me along. That's ridiculous. Come on. Oh, damn. We got a whole contingent coming down the street. What is this? Are they going to eat? I guess they are. They're going next door. Okay. Damn, they all went in there. It's time and money. But there had to be something I want to go to. Yeah. Hey, Migdalia. Good morning to you. Joe is working very hard for vacation. He loves vacation. Good morning, RFD212. Nice to see you. RFD212, they're still watching Sasquatch. Like, they're watching Sasquatch to no end. I have to leave the apartment because they watch so much damn Sasquatch. When is the best time to come to NYC for less tourism? I'm going to tell you January, February. Anytime then is like you'll find better deals and you will have a lot less tourists. Do you believe? I know, I believe too, but damn, I don't need to be dreaming about it. Vacations are usually chosen by seasons, says Carl. For example, it's not somewhere, if it's hot somewhere, I will travel to that destination in the winter. Really? See, now sometimes I don't mind a winter destination. Like when we were younger and Josh was little, we would take a trip to the Dells, because we lived in Minnesota. We would take a trip to the Dells in the winter, because one, it was super cheap, and two, but what was the best Squatch hunter ever? Okay. And two, it was like less tourism. And most of the water parks, they have a lot of indoor water parks. Where's the Sasquatch portal? Oh my God, you don't even know. Like, they talk about portals and infrasound and everything. So if you guys want to know all about that shit, talk to Joe. He make me crazy with it, for real. But I got my little book here. Let me talk about it. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys, like, after the holidays, feel like you have to travel in January? I almost feel like we need a break. Like, after the holidays, it's like, maybe for me, more so. Oh, damn. I hit the thing. Am I muted now? Is it better? Is it better, guys? Now you have sound? Oh my God, I must have touched the damn screen because it's so bright. I have to like, I don't know, maybe I need to sit a different way. Okay, we're gonna twirl around because the sun is kicking my ass. We're gonna have to twirl around, Jesus. Hang on a minute, guys, hang on. Legit. We're gonna twirl. I'm always afraid I'm gonna sit down and then the thing is not gonna be there. Okay. All right, now I can see you. For real, I did. I hit the mute button. Baby Jesus sent me. You know? Lord. Oh. What the hell, Ange? You can't even get your hair up? I can't. I'm a fucking mess. Like I said, I'm a damn mess. I was trying to get out the house. Look at my hair's sticking out all over the place. Oh my God. Somebody fix me. We're gonna have to re-pull this up a little. Okay. Angela. You like my, I don't have hair. I just have a band on, Hassan. Lord, Lord, Lord. This is my fancy do. I can't. You already had a doctor appointment this morning? Way too early. I do my doctor appointment. I try to get him in the morning. I do. I try to get him in the morning because, you know, if they have to have me do this or that, I'm just like, can we please just get it over with? Oh my God. That smells so bad. Like, he's like spray painting the car. And then he's heating up a tool. I don't know what he's doing. But the smell of spray paint, headache, right here. Ah, you got Ambien. Ooh, you could be sleeping good. I know, I feel like I'm getting high. I wish they had a coffee shop that was like all the coffee you could drink. Like, how good would that be? Like, you buy a coffee, and then it's like all the coffee you can have. Thank you, Hassan. What are they looking at it? I can never tell. Like, the people behind. Actually, this is better because you can see me and you can see what's happening in the back. I don't know. What was he picking up? You need a tracking advice after taking Ambien? You thought it went into stealth mode? No, it went into like, Angie has a fat finger and she just touched the wrong damn thing on the screen. That's what it went into. But okay, we got our little notes. I like this little book. I think it's fun. I like it. I like it. I like the paper. It feels luxurious. But I took notes. Hope not Dom will be on full alert. Oh my God. Yeah, Joe would have to be on full alert. I can't take medications like that shit because it knocks me out. Like, I could take Benadryl and it knocks me out. I could take a half a dose of Benadryl and I'm like, you know that. Paint is good for climate change fumes. Do you know what okay, this is a side note from vacation. All right. Okay. I know some people who are here. You're a paper fanatic. Alaskan care. I am too. I freaking love it. Like, I could get into the whole Japanese deep dive on stationery. Oh, but I need a place to put it all. That's what I want. I want it so bad. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now. Back to this. I forgot. Like, it comes in. I think it's the fumes. They went in and it went out. It went in, suitcase, sunglasses, wine, list. Well, this was my list to talk about because I forget stuff. So like, we do go in January a lot of times. Like, that's something we started doing. And then for a few years, we didn't go on vacation because, you know, COVID. Coco decided to come and visit every single one of us. So we couldn't go on vacation really. But then, yeah, we have been going on it and stuff. And we kind of like it. I like doing the cruise thing. It's weird how you know you forgot, but what did you forget? I know. It's like, it came into the head, and then it went, blah, 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 and went out the head. Yeah. Like, I do love the cruise thing because I don't have to think about it. And that's what makes it so easy. Hi, Diana Lee and Elder Gray. Eldara Gayev. Gayev? Mr. Coney Island, Miguel. Is that Miguel is Mr. Coney Island? Oh, cool. Good to know. And, you know, it comes up because, like, right now, Joe and I are getting ready. We are 5 days away from our cruise, which is very exciting. Joe asked me yesterday, what level are you at? I'm like, what level am I at? And he's like, yes, I need to know what level is your excitement for the cruise right now, at this moment. And I said, I don't know. And he goes, I'm at a 9. Like, he didn't even want to, it's like funny. He asked the question, not that he wants my answer, but he wants to announce his. He's like, I'm at a 9. I'm at a 9. I'm so damn excited. I said, I know you are. You're planning your NYC trip. If I use 157,000 points, we go the week of Memorial Day. We'll only have to pay $998. Not bad for 5 days. That's actually that's not bad at all for 5 days in NYC. For real, at the Hilton. Forget that. That's not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, level of excitement from 1 to 10. Before I could even answer, he'd given me his answer. So I'm like, okay, got it. So I said, I think I'm right now at about a 6. Wasn't super happy with that. I go, because it's still like 6 days away kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm excited, but I got to pull shit down. Week of July 4th, it would be 2,200. Oh, damn, that's over twice the cost, girl. That's a lot of money. You know why it's way more expensive too, Darlene? It's because of 250th anniversary of the United States of America. That's our birthday. So they're doing a ton of shit. Remember Joe's fort? Yeah. Like I said, Joe's either at a 2 or he's at a 9 or a 10. You know, he makes me insane with that shit. But yeah, so I'm at like about I think right now I'm probably at like a 6. I have to get the stuff down. You know, start doing the packing, start making sure I've got certain things. Joe Coffee looks forward to the whoosh sound of the cruise toy. Yeah, you guys, I swear to God, Fafo, you and Joe bonded over the most bizarre shit on that cruise ship. You were like, man, that sound whoosh. It's so funny. They do. Men bond over the. But then again, I get very excited about crazy stuff too. So, you know. One thing I am looking forward to is the food. Now I know you guys are all like, Ange, but you're on Zep bound. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm gonna eat some food still. The food that I need to eat, make sure I get my protein, blah, 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 make sure I have my salads. But you know, I think I'm gonna have a few things. There's no Zamboni on a cruise ship. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if people were ice skating on a cruise ship? How would that work? Like you just sliding around. Do you just slide around to the cruise ship? Like that would be really hard. And Spotted Cow says, girl, you eat. Like one thing I'm excited about is I think MSC, yeah, Fafo, Joan, they get, I feel like Fafo and Joe are kind of like, they were soulmate buddies, okay? That's how I feel those two are. Because when they get together, it is like watching two kids play. Like, you know, that's what it's like. It literally is. Like they would have been the kids that were in the neighborhood getting into shit all the time. They'd have other friends, but those two would be the ones that you're like, oh, motherfucker, those two went and did some shit. I guarantee you, and I guarantee you Treat 99 feels the same way. Like they get together and it's like they're conspiring. And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, what are they doing? You know, they just crazy like that. But yeah, so I'm there, got to get my stuff down, got to get it started to pack. I got to actually fill out my list. I had Joe print out our stuff. He says he has to bring it home. Like our tickets, our luggage tags, all that stuff. Now, yes, I don't check my bag. The Royal Caribbean line has no, it does not. It does? How does that work? Like, how does that work? Especially if you're going somewhere warm. Like, that doesn't even make sense. maybe it's roller skates. I feel like it's not really ice because that shit would be heavy. You would lose between 10 and 15 pounds before going. No, I'm actually going to go. Now, I'm going to weigh myself. There is a gym on board. I am going to go to that. I am bringing my, what do you call it, things? Resistant bands, stuff like that, so I can continue my training and things. I did mine this morning. It is a little bizarre, I know, but we're going to do that stuff. Maybe Joe and I will do dual ones for you guys. The 100 bathing suits, but put your level up to a 9. I gotta go and try them on. I've only lost them. I've been doing this for a month with Zepbound, so I've lost just about 10 pounds for the past 4 weeks. So it's actually not bad. It's just over 2 pounds a week. But you know, I am cool with that. So I'm not looking to lose weight like bing, bing, bing. I'm doing it for health purposes, as I've told you guys, to keep my glucose in check and things. And I do keep myself, I weigh myself probably like twice a week on the same days before breakfast, just so I get, like, I always do it at the same time of day. So I get the same kind of viewpoint. Do you know what I mean? Don't weigh it, like you actually do gain weight and stuff throughout the day. You will weigh heavier as the day goes. Your sugars are good, holding steady. That's awesome. Mines are really good. I'm honestly stunned how this medicine is working, and it's like in a line. Now I'm eating properly too, so it's not like I'm going to have a donut. It's in close quarters, not in the open air. It consists of very fine layer of ice. It's not heavy block of ice. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's crazy, dog. But yeah. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna continue on with the medication. I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna stop taking the meds while I'm on the ship. I'm bringing one along for that week and stuff. So we're gonna continue as usual, because there's always gonna be something in life that's gonna happen. Like a vacation, a celebration, of this, of that. There's always gonna be an excuse. So I just have to do this to do it. I see so many people on Facebook that, oh, I'm gonna stop 2 weeks before I go so I can enjoy. I have to enjoy it no matter what. I don't know what these people are thinking. Just that it exists. I feel like I'm doing good so far. This next one will be an increased dose, so we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be fine. I'll have a weekend, actually only a few days in before after I take my first increased dose of 5. So we'll just see. But yeah, so here's a question. Back to the vacation thing. They had Oprah on Today's Show talking about GLP-1. You know, I thought I saw something come up. Did you just cough? Yeah, I coughed. Come up about that. So I was gonna actually go check it out. Not that she's the be all and end all. Like, we used to think Oprah was like, I don't know, the living guru for everything. And then, you know, the people that she guru to people, girl, they a little crazy. We could talk about Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz and all those kooky pookies. I don't know. Like, I was all into it. I was sold down the river on that's not them, but you know. But then again, you know, she's doing it now. Oh, Phil was good. GLP-1 would now be used for antipsychotic med weight gain. The only thing that I get concerned about, not for myself, because like I've had to do so many different lifestyle changes over the past 4 years or so, is that I think some people, when they're taking these things, aren't doing it for health, they're doing it strictly for weight. And these people are only needing, like in their head, think they need to lose 20 pounds. So when somebody starts talking that they weigh 160 and they want to get, or 150 and they want to get to 120, but they're like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I don't even understand that. And I get it, everybody's body's different and every body is different and all that. But I think some of these people are putting themselves in a state of mind and they have not like a good relationship with food. Like they're putting themselves, setting themselves up to do an eating disorder. Just saying. So, I don't know. But I see a lot of comments and I see a lot of statements on these freaking Facebook things, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, back to the vacations. So you guys, tell me about your weirdest vacation you ever took. Like, what was the wildest one? Oh yeah, the clean plate club thing. That's some bullshit. That's a bad thing that we were actually brought into. Clean plate. Fuck it. I don't need to clean my plate. I actually just now take what I want. I'll eat that. I know that that's what I probably should eat. Like, that's what I minimally should eat. So I try to do that. When I took it, I never wanted to eat. Really? See, like, all these drugs have different, look, we're back on the drug thing. We're back onto the medication thing. This is how the conversations go. Like, we just go wherever the people want to go. I had no idea. Really? Really? I never had to take Ritalin. Even if I was, we old. So it's like a diet drug too. Wow. You enjoyed West Virginia and your brother got sick. Oh no. No, not the sickness. Well, trust me, nobody wants to go to the doctor when you're on vacation. That's true. Those end up being wild vacations. I don't know if I have really wild vacations. I mean, we did go to Europe when Josh was younger. Spent 2 weeks over there. Good morning. Yes, dear. You're gonna be 59 in March? We'll spot a cow by your name. You look like you're 23. How about that? We'll say 29. You eat all your food because of the starving children. Stop it. I can't with you. The starving children in some other location is so ridiculous. You're not really a vacationer? I like vacations. I like going to other places. Wild vacations. I want to have wild vacations. Like, I've gone, to Vegas, and at that moment, like, the first trip to Vegas always feels wild. Your first trip anywhere, I think, feels wild because it's like a new adventure. Dom turned 60 in September. That's good. I like that. You know what I mean? Our first trip on a cruise just seemed wild. All that stuff. Like, when we went and did the whole, I will tell you, the van life thing was a little wild. That was a little wild, sleeping in a van on the road, like not in a campground, like on the streets or in a parking lot. That was a little wild, a little out there. Cooking in there, all that stuff. It was nice. Would I do it again? Maybe. But I don't want to pay for it. Because that was I look back at that trip and I'm like, look, that was expensive. Hi there. Lara Celestine, welcome in. Greetings from St. Lucia in the Caribbean. Oh, I want to go to St. Lucia. My adventures while traveling out of state to the Rolling Stones was wild. Ooh, that sounds like a very wild. I know, but I did do it. It was one thing I thought I wanted to try, and I did try it, and we slept in the van, and we did everything in the van, and we went to the bathroom in the van. Only the number one train. Only the number one train. Number two train, you went to another location. We did not defile Donna. No defilement of Donna. Would I suggest that for anybody else to do a van life trip? I think it depends highly on your relationship. And if you're doing it solo, or if you're doing it, I would say do it with somebody. I would not suggest doing it by yourself, just for safety reasons. But you better have a solid relationship and that you're not going to kill each other. The number 3 train is the best train. Oh no, I can't. The very first vacation I took, and the first time I ever flew anywhere, was when I was 18. I went to London. Oh, that would be so wild. Every time we see a Planet Fitness, we think van life. And then every so often I think, oh, should I just renew the membership and actually use it? No. I had it for a long time. Hello, Mika. Listen, I had my Planet Fitness membership for a long time, like a year and a half after van life was over. Did I ever go there to use it? No, not once. No. Thank you, Hassan. But yeah, so I gave that up. I said, I'm tired of you guys taking $20-some from me every damn month for me not doing a damn thing. I'm gonna walk around New York or wherever the hell I am. Let's just be real. I know many of you, possibly, some of you, maybe a few of you, have actually decided that they're gonna go, and you're gonna go, join up. You're gonna get fit. I'm gonna join the membership. And if you're doing it, fabulous. True van life is like Coco on relationships and solid cracks. Exactly. You gotta be able to travel with the person that you're with. You know, Joe and I, we've done road trips, I can't tell you, since the beginning of our relationship. You know, so we good. We know what's gonna happen and how it's gonna go. And there's gonna be an argument, probably either within the first 6 hours of the trip, probably when we're loading up, you know, but there's gonna become a point where you're just gonna wanna choke the other person. And then you're good, because you gotta get that out. Like there was a time we went on a road trip to Maine, and this was when Josh was little. We actually had to extend the vacation because we were fine, and then we blew the hell up because it was so tense, and then we needed some extra time afterwards to get off that. Yeah. Hi, Colleen. Never question Joe's driving. I always question Joe's driving because there's times that he thinks that I can't tell how fast he's going. I don't even have to look at the speedometer. I can tell him, like, Joe, why the fuck are you going 90 miles an hour? Like, what race are we in? You know what I mean? He does that all the time. All of a sudden, he's flooring it. He thinks he's Speed Racer. He thinks he's a Ford versus Ferrari. And I'm like, dude, you ain't got the skills and you ain't got the car. This does not handle it. This does not handle like any of those vehicles. Stop it. And then he just looks at me like, what are you talking about? I'm not going that fast. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I don't know if he just does it to test me. I don't know. Hey there, Tintin. I don't know. It's one of those things. He does something to test me. But he drives it like that, and I have to go tell him, I'm like, Joe, it's not a race. I have to remind him. And I'll just be on my phone. And it always is when I'm on my phone trying to answer comments or update or check other people's things and stuff. You know, Mario Andretti, Joe, he does that. He does the Mario Andretti move when we get in a parking structure. All of a sudden, he thinks he's on an enclosed racetrack. That's more of a put everything out there or you're gonna explode. Yeah, you have to put everything out there or you can explode. But he does that in a parking structure. But yeah, if I'm on my phone, like, he thinks like I am not connected. I think he forgets that I'm a woman, and women have the innate ability to multitask because you're born to multitask. That's just in your DNA because you're a woman. You know, you got to make sure this kid's not killing that kid and the husband's not being an idiot and that the stove isn't on fire. You know, we got to do shit like that. We got to do shit like that. So we're able to multitask. I don't know, but Joe cannot multitask for shit. If he's here, that's it. That's where he's at. That's all he's going to do. That's it. He has no idea what's happening outside this. But for me, I'm like, that guy's too close. This is happening over here. I'm always looking for the exit plan. If that car stops too fast and we hit the car, what do we have to do? Like, I think that way. I think that. It's insane. No, we don't do that. No, because if I let him play that game, RFD, we will have an accident. And then I have to hear him bitch about how he had an accident. So, no, you got to shut that shit down. Every woman in here knows what I'm talking about, or every person who's in that position of the relationship knows what I'm talking about. You got to shut that shit down. We don't play that game. You can't, because it's going to go, that's how come, listen, that's how come, like if you have siblings, that they live. The children live and grow up. Otherwise, I don't know, they would just, you know, There would be chaos. It'd be insane. Can't do that. So yeah, I think van life was probably one of our most wildest ones. I will say the first time we all went out of country, not to, I'm trying to think if that was before or after. I can't remember if the Dominican was before Europe or after Europe. I think it was before Europe. I think that was the first time we all went out of country. We went to the Dominican Republic. We spent a week at a resort in the Dominican. And we stayed in Punta Cana, which was nice. It was great. But that was for Joe and Josh, an out-of-body experience for them. It really, really was. But see, it's nothing super crazy. You know, it's like everybody would think it's just a normal vacation. But Joe had to experience, you know, it in a different setting. Let's do something else. Yeah, Spotted Cow. Oh, we know. We know. Joe plays Diablo games? Yeah, he does. It's like they play Diablo and they watch Sasquatch. I can't. But yeah. But one of the things I did like on van life was stopping at roadside attractions. Like, how did those come to be? Like, who thought of those? There's so many of them. We visited so many roadside attractions, like in our explorations. Like, one of the funniest ones that was funny, but also eerily weird and spooky was when we went to the south of the border place. Do you guys remember that? Like, I gotta find some videos or pictures. I don't know if there's gonna be videos. And when was the first time you realized you have the drive and very much the skill to be a great conversationalist? I don't know if it's like I realized it, but I just know I've been a chatty Cathy all my freaking life. Because my grandfather said to me, "Do you ever shut up?" And I'm like, he would just sit there with me and he would just, and I always got in trouble for talking in class. I would just sit there like, come on, you want to have this conversation? I would like a good conversation. South of the border, 100,000 signs, driving to see it. Such a bizarre place. It is a bizarre place. It's in South Carolina, of all fucking places. Like, it looks like it should be somewhere in like Mexico or like in Arizona or someplace there, south of whatever border. But it's like in South Carolina. What? Make it make sense. And there's like this big like Mexican dude with the sombrero on there. I live so close but have never been. Oh my God. It is the creepiest, craziest place. And like there's a bunch of different things there. There's like multiple gift shops, different restaurants. Many are not even open. So I don't understand that. There is like a camping area. There is like an RV area. There's like, oh my God, I got pigeons all over me. What's going on? Yo, go away, go away. Dude, beep. Oh my God, I don't want pigeons crawling up my leg. You haven't been there since the 70s? Oh my God, Jesus. Fucking pigeon. Damn gangs of New York coming after me. Yeah, but it's weird, right? And then they have all these like concrete shaped animals all over the place. You want to go to Texas for a Gen X gathering? Really? Is it like, I've always said that it's so weird that it's in South Carolina. I had to look it up and I'm like, where was I? And I realized it was South Carolina. Hey, house account. I'm like, why is it in South Carolina? No, we went in the summer. That's when we did, wait, no, van life we did October. We did it in October. I don't think there's anybody there in the summer either. I'm telling you. Yeah, the pigeons were at me. Like, you know, it's not, frequently habitated. When you walk into the gift shop and it smells of mildew. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I bet you've been a chatty. I have been always chatty. But like, you know, when you walk in and it literally smells of like that hint of mildew in the air, and it's always in like these things like that. That's not even seaside. It's not like it's in, you know, it's not like a beach town where you think it would be like that. No, it's in the, off the expressway. You had no vacation in 2025. House account. That's so sad. I feel bad for you. I don't know. One thing I've never been to, like all these different states, they all have these weird things that you can go see. Like Connecticut, and we pass it all the time on the way to Mohegan. They have the Pez Museum. Like, how big is it? Do you get free Pez? Like, if you go to Hershey, you go to like the Hershey World thing down in PA. Like, if you go to Hershey World, you go in there, they have like this little thing you can get on a free ride, and it takes you through like how they make chocolate and shit. It's like actually like a ride, like a fun house, and you get a little chocolate bar. Like, not a big full-size one. Don't get excited. It's a little one. It's like a ghost or something that lived years ago. I have like 6 weeks of vacation built up now that I have to start using. Oh, you gotta just take it, honey. Take it. You take that vacation, even if you're staying home. Yeah, we filmed a whole south of a border thing because we were hiding ducks there. It's a little bitty chocolate. But yeah, like at the Pez Museum, what's the draw? They don't give out the Hershey bar. It was always a small Hershey bar. Let's get it straight. It wasn't like a full-size Hershey bar. And even like the full-size Hershey bars, they used to be like this. Now they're like this. And you know, it's going to get down to like the Hershey bar is going to be the size of the mini one. But, I mean, I've done that. Hey, go eat lunch. Go eat lunch, Hassan. But yeah, I kind of want to know, like, what's the big draw for the Pez? Amish country in PA. Amish country in PA is kind of cool. It's like stepping into a time warp a little bit, but they have good food. They are known for their good food and stuff down there. You went in the night. That's when we went. That's when we went. We went, no, actually we went before the 90s. We would go in the 80s. It was before we got married, before Josh was born. But that's when we would go there. Like, we went there and his mom didn't know we were taking a little time. I mean, neither did we. We just kind of went there. You don't give a crap about the dispensers. I know the candy is just pure sugar. It's like sweet tarts, but better. You know what I mean? Hi, SK Taju. Most bizarre place we went into was Hershey Chocolate Factory in Hershey. It was a lot of fun for 3 hours, and then we can eat the chocolate. It was good. We would buy chocolate by the ton. Oh my God, we bought so much chocolate. Like sugar chalk, yeah, I know. The other one that we went to that I did not like, and I know some of you are gonna say you liked it, but when we were driving to Florida once, this was before, we went to Mammoth Cave. Has anybody gone there? No, never again, not doing it, not doing any cave systems. I don't find it. Joe wanted to do it, and I was kind of like, oh my God, no. Never again, never again, never again, never again, never again, never. Can I say that enough times? No, not going in a cave. I don't want to see the creepy crawlers. I am not a spelunker. No, no Mammoth Cave. Maybe some people like that. Why would I go to the NBA Hall of Fame? I'm sure some people would. I have no interest in the NBA. But to me, that's just, I don't get it. I don't understand the idolization. Oh, look at me holding that. I don't understand the idolization. Thank you, Lila, for doing that. Guys, don't be asking for us to like sponsor your ass. Yeah, the Mammoth Cave was creepy. All the bugs didn't have color. They were albino or see-through. No. No. Did anybody else like that shit? They sit you in a mine seat and they send you down into the cave. It's just wet and dank and ugh. You knew that without looking it up. Lila has her saber. She died. What are you looking at, dude? Who's the person honking over there for? Get the fuck out the car. Was she? What? Oh, the taxi was honking at the dude saying, get the hell out of the way. The Maid of the Mist is a very cool thing, but those jackets or those things that make you wear, they stink. The slickers stink. Ugh. Like, I'd almost want to be like, I'm going to bring my own. Lila got the mod. I know, I put it on. Oh, did I even put it on subscriber mode? I don't even think, oh no, I don't have to. I can't do that here. I forgot, I'm on horizontal. Honk for Yo Ang. I went to the Hotel California, it was okay. Really? Oh my God, Morocco. That would be wild. Morocco. I did go whitewater rafting once. Never again. No. No. We honeymooned at Niagara Falls and Maine is where we went. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was fun because it was vacation after all that stress of a wedding, but it was okay. Would I choose my honeymoon like that again? No, because it was too much stress. Like, we chose that because it was cheaper to do the drive back in the day. Now, maybe not so much, but you know, it was what it was. I don't know. Crazy stuff. We honeymooned in Vegas, not like the movie. James Caan kept his distance. That's funny. Hello, Norman Ross. How are you? Yeah, we was being budget friendly. You know, we were young. We didn't have any coin. Nobody was giving us coin. You honeymooned in Hershey. Isn't it funny how, like, the honeymoons of yore are not like the honeymoons of now? Like, the honeymoons of now, they're all going to Hawaii or some, like, wonderful island. They're going to Bali. They're going to places like that. You knew I would say that about the NBA? Yeah, I have no urge to see anything to do with any professional sports. They did give away regular-sized Hershey bars. Really? Really? I don't remember. I thought they were little, but I could be wrong. Oh, you vacation, you honeymooned in Curacao. Ooh. You stayed at the Mirage back when it was the Mirage and the volcano was operating. Well, isn't it gone now? It's not that anymore. Like, the Mirage is gone. I wonder which one's going to be the next one to go out in Vegas. See that? The pigeons. That's what I wonder. Which one is going to be the next hotel or whatever you call it, resort, to going to be, you know, push. They're going to get rid of. Because they're kind of slowly doing it, you know, and they're bringing on different ones. The Hard Rock is being built. Actually, the Hard Rock, like, people are reacting to the Hard Rock's new resort in Las Vegas. If you guys haven't seen it, it looks just like the one that is down in Florida. Okay, so the one in Florida looks like a giant guitar, okay? It's just a big guitar. Like, that was the first one I think they built to look like that. And so now I know that there's another one that's being built now in Vegas. It's gonna look like a big guitar in the thing. And what it is the arm of the guitar, is that what it's called? The arm is actually made up of, a lot of it is made up of lights that shoot up into the sky. That's how it does it in Florida. It's not like this giant skinny thing. They have a little bit and then they shoot up lights for the strings. But the neck, thank you. The arm, the neck, it's a part of the body, same thing. Good morning, Dee, how are you? See, look at you guys all correct. This is why I have you here, to keep me sounding slightly intelligent, because some people are saying it's not a big deal. They don't understand it. They think it's too themed. It's ugly. It's this, it's that. It's the Hard Rock. Okay, the Hard Rock is about, you know, music stars. That's their theme. It makes sense. I don't mind it. You know, and the way they built it, it's kind of cool how they did it. Like, you stay in a guitar. I've stayed at the Hard Rock in Atlantic City. It's nice. I visited the Hard Rock in Miami or whatever, Hollywood, Florida. That's what it is, Hollywood, Florida. It's good. It's fine. It's nice. So I haven't stayed there. We were van lifing when we went there. Good morning. Angel, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, but I think it's cool. You know, there's a lot of other weird places you could stay. The Minneapolis Hard Rock is kicking. Wait, Minneapolis has a Hard Rock? Since when? Where is it at? Is it a casino? Really? Stop it. Minneapolis has a Hard Rock casino? Hey, Jack, how are you? Yeah, but that's not a casino. Yeah, you've seen Prince's size 2 boots. He was a little bitty guy. Itty bitty. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, he was itty bitty. Like, if you see all of Prince's clothes, it's like for a child. Like, he was teeny tiny little person. You know, it's so weird. Hola, RJ. Very little. Very little. And even if you look at, like, do you ever see those costumes? Like, we go there, like, they have the Hard Rock in Atlantic City, like I said, and we can see all of this stuff. It's so weird how some of them are so little. Or, damn, or you look at the costumes and you're like, damn, that does not what that looked like. You know? Pretty weird. Prince was 2 inches taller than me. Isn't that funny? You're so little. Which size shoe you take? Are you Prince? Incognito? Hi, Patricia. Like, one thing I would like to see if I go back to Vegas, and I know a lot of people, and I know Joe would be like, no. But I want to go. Planet Hollywood in Vegas has virtually no Hollywood stuff except Will Smith. See, I think Planet Hollywood is not cool. I don't know why. I feel like it's very wax museum-ish. I love the Sahara. The Sahara was cool, but now it's called, is it called SLS now? Or is it called something else? It was called SLS. I don't know. They keep changing the name on that one. Yeah, Din can always wear high heels. Prince did. Or disappeared Prince, the singer. Back to Sahara. Yes. Oh, it's Back to the Sahara now. Yeah, remember how they kept changing the name, Joseph Q? I was like, what, you got an identity crisis going on? I know, they do. Don't worry about it. It's like our thing gets all like, now it's called SLCK. Well, now they got to compete with Fontainebleau, and they got to compete with the Resorts Casino, which I feel like nobody's ever in the Resorts Casino. The rebrand failed because nobody knew what the fuck it meant. You were like SLS, like SOS, like you really want to be known something that's all very close to SOS. Like, we need some help because we're getting our ass beat down at the casino. For real. No, the one thing I want to do if I go back out to Vegas, when I go back out to, let's just say when I go back out to Vegas, the one place I really kind of want to go to, the Fontainebleau. I know. I want to go out to like the UFO museum or that kind of stuff. I want to go to something alien. Because I'm weird. Resorts World's like a mall walker. It is. I don't like Resorts World. I feel like it's very disconnected. Like when I walk in there, I feel very disconnected there. I don't like it. I just feel like, go and play my free play, bounce. Kind of the same thing with Fontainebleau. I think actually Fontainebleau I probably like better than Resorts. It's just how I feel. I do like Park MGM because I like that end of the strip. And I used to like Golden Nugget downtown, but they changed their vibe and now it sucks. Fontainebleau cold, no soul. Yeah, they gotta find their jive, man. I don't know. You know, I don't think I've ever been to Red Rock Canyon. Oh, Valley of Fire. That's like, no, wait. Okay, now House of Count, you're talking about Red Rock Canyon as in the canyon and the Valley of Fire. That shit. Didn't I think you would enjoy Vegas? I think you would because there's a lot to see. There's a lot of people watching, and there's a lot to see and do. But I will say, I don't want to go to anywhere where I have to park and climb a trail in the heat in the desert. Fuck that. No, that's not fun to me. No, because now Din, you probably want to do that, and you'll be doing that on your own. But no. And then there is the remorse. No. But I'm not going to go hike in the canyon. I did some hiking out when I was in Colorado, and it was just on this trail. And when I saw the sign that said, beware of mountain lions. What? If I have to pass a sign that says, beware of lions, fuck am I doing on that trail? Meant to be driven through. I usually don't recommend leaving Vegas, but you've been there. I have been there. You drive through the, really? I'm never climbing a rock wall. I have no urge to do that. Hiking to my room is definitely enough. I know Rocky Mountains are high Colorado. Yeah. Like I would want to, see, like I didn't mind driving to Vegas, but after my last drive to Vegas, I was scarred for my life. And yeah, the snowstorm scared the shit out of me. I mean, I wouldn't mind driving, but you know, the cost of gas has gotten so absolutely insane, and those damn mountains kill your freaking car. You want to go to Key West? I've gone to Key West. It's fun. It can be fun. A lot of car commercials are filmed in the Valley of Fire. Yeah, probably because it looks very dramatic. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Now, Joe doesn't even know this. He doesn't. But I have tentatively scheduled something possibly for Vegas in April. But we will see. We'll see. Key West is fine. It's fine. It's very touristy, though. I have to get one of those milk trucks. Yeah. A box of beer, a buck, a shot, a great bartender. Well, Vegas is totally different. It's much more spendy. Even downtown is very different. Like, I liked the tiny, itty-bitty, hole-in-the-wall casinos. Like, there were these ones that was based on, like, Mardi Gras, but they were so tiny. It was like, it was tiny. That's back when they used to have the slot machines outside. Like, you would be outside playing on the slot machines. And those were fun. Because, you know, slots of fun actually was fun. You could have dollar blackjack. Like, you know, we was poor. We wanted dollar blackjack. Was the horse racing in Vegas? I like playing the fake horse racing, you know, on the machine. The Las Vegas Club, what is that? That sounds like, the Las Vegas Club sounds like hookah. Is that what it is? I was only there for a few hours, part of a porter call, but I love to spend time there. I like the beach. It's very beachy vibe. Winston, Lori, I can't put a damn thought together. Your mom was the queen of slots of fun. I love the fake racing. I love the because it's fun because you cheer for a horse that's not really racing. I think it's great. That was downtown. It's not there anymore. I know. It's still there. They still have the racing games in different spots. Different casinos have them. But I like them. I like, you know, roulette, stuff like that. Circus got lots of your money playing the video games and watching the circus show back in the day. That's where Joe spent all of his child money when they went on vacation to Vegas. Because his parents would take him to Vegas. How many casinos are in Vegas? Too many. A lot of casinos. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I was gonna say 50, but I gotta believe there's gotta be more than that. Yeah, the D has the Sigma Derby. If it's working, because it's an original one that actually takes coins, a lot of times it's not working or being worked on. You know, so you gotta be careful. You gotta get your bucket of coins. You gotta wear your Michael Jackson glove so your fingers don't get dirty. It's too much. It's too difficult because you can gamble at the gas station. in Las Vegas. That's how they are. You kind of can do that in PA too, but that's a totally different kind of gambling. It's not even real gambling. It's bizarre. It's like bizarre gambling. I don't know. They do weird stuff in PA. When I saw the Beware of Rattlers, I said, I'm going to this bathroom we have. If I saw a sign that said Beware of Rattlers, girl, we would be gone. No freaking way. Your mother was the queen of gambling, any kind. It's fun. As long as you guys do the gambling within reason, you set a limit, you don't go crazy, you don't be doing rent money and shit like that. Because I know some people do that shit, and you gotta be diligent. Don't be gambling the rent like shit. Nobody needs to do that kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Don't be doing that. Like Joe and I are gonna gamble on the cruise, but that's because they give us money. Oh no, your mom would go broke and have to borrow money to get home. Stop. I've been to Vegas in a long time. Last time you were there, says CAC, for Beatles convention. Wow, 116. Oh God. Yeah, gamble away the house deed. Yeah, that's crazy. When people do that, that's some crazy shit. Listen, like, you gotta know your limits. You gotta know your limits, and you gotta know like how to stop and take a break. Like I always say that too. Like if shit's not paying, then we gotta bounce and go get a drink or go get some food or go sit out or I don't know, go take a shit, do something else. Don't keep gambling if you're losing your asshole, you know, because everybody wants to keep their asshole. Look at that, it's nice out. I know, you know, we all have our things. We all have our vices. You know, sometimes people it's food, and sometimes people it's gambling. Sometimes people it's, I don't know, pick something. Okay, let's get up. Yeah, you got to change up the mojo. For sure. Ooh, my ass was getting tired. Can't take your mother anywhere. I never bet on horses. I never understood the betting on the horses. Because people were like, they had to study the horses. I would just want to pick by name. That's the only way I play Sigma Derby. It's by name. I mean, you don't know. Good morning, Christopher. How are you today, my friend? Hope all is well. We got some beautiful skies. It finally warmed up. I know we're gonna get back down to cold stuff. Like the day we leave, I think it's gonna be really cold again. Look at that cutie, he's old. Older. Let's go throw my coffee away. Well, it's done. We're throwing the cup away, not the coffee. Go on. She turned you on to horse racing? That's good. Listen, I will tell you, I think the Zepbound actually curbs a lot of addictive tendencies. This is just what I'm feeling. Like, you know, if you're addicted to food, like I said, it shuts down food noise. Same thing with drinking. But then again, maybe because I'm more like, not that I was ever a drinker. God, you guys know I'm not. 2 drinks in, I'm toast. But I think it cuts down the noise. Yes, they do use it for sleep apnea. You're right. Yeah, there's a lot of side things that they're finding that are okay with it, that people are finding that work for them. Man, that sun felt so good. Like, for real. The biggest size, these small restaurants where they only charge $4 for. Listen, I loved it back when you can go get $1 hot dog, $1 shrimp cocktail. Players clubs would give you, remember when you could get a do they even still do these? Like in Vegas, they would do the coupon books. You know, like there was a site, a website this guy ran. And I don't even think he does it anymore. But it was like all the deals in Las Vegas at every single hotel. And he updated it all the time. I cannot remember the website's name, but you would find out like what was the one thing you could go and get there. You know, so if you were a Vegas virgin, is how you would say it. If you signed up at the clubs, what was the gift? Anthony Curtis? I don't know if it was him, Joseph Q. I think he had a different name. No, it wasn't Anthony Curtis. He had a different name. It was some kooky name, like Biggs, I don't know. But it was very cool because he listed every single, like, who had the best midnight specials. Like, the food was, you know, $5.99 for a steak. What are you taking that's quieting the noise? What are you taking that's quiet? Oh, I'm taking Zepbound, Angel Heart. It's like a GLP-1 and a GIN or something. It works on 2 different hormones. But a lot of people call it those weight loss shots and stuff. I started it about a month ago. And not for so much as to lose weight, yes, but because it's actually designed for people who are diabetic. And it keeps my numbers in check, helps my body to process, blah, 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 blah. But it really is quieting that, what people refer to as noise. You know, that incessant, like, thing in your head that says, I'm hungry, or I need a snack, even though you don't need a snack. You know, one of those things. But I will tell you, I don't have that anymore in my head. Not that I thought I really did, but I guess I did. I have not had any side effects really from it. Not that I know of. I mean, I don't think I'm growing a 3rd arm or an extra ear or any of that. I'm doing okay. It will be interesting to see how it is. Oh, damn, Ange, get across the street. You're going to get run over. Tom Cruise is a small person. He is. I'm always curious about how these people who, like, in real life would be like, no. And he got pain, tell your doctor. Yeah, absolutely. But no, I have not had any of that. But then again, like I said, I eat like how I'm supposed to. I don't eat the foods. I think a lot of people who are experiencing some stuff like that, look at the dog walker with the puppies. I think some people who experience a lot of that are still trying to eat the way they were eating prior. And that doesn't really work. You know, that's not what it's for. It's not a miracle thing, it's a tool. They just washed, I can smell it, they just washed the sidewalk. Tom Cruise is tall, he's 5'8". Stop, he's not even that. He's little. He's a little person. Joe is taller than Tom Cruise. That's saying something. Nicole Kidman towers over Tom Cruise. TV magic. Well, that's why they make lifts in the shoes. And he wears, basically, if you think about it, he probably does wear a lot of that. Tony Curtis, isn't he dead? Great stream. Oh, well, thank you so much, Network. We're just hanging out today. I was just talking about vacations. Like, how do you guys pick them? Where do you guys go? What's the weirdest one? That's all the topic was. And every so often people ask about my journey on my health thing. Everybody calls it a health journey. No, now that's like the new catchphrase. Your health journey. Like everybody is wise Yoda. I'm gonna call it my health marathon. I don't know. What do we call it? Journey seems so like, you know, the catchphrase of the day. Jamie, I don't know. What about all these people? Fafo. You would have liked to met David Bowie. See, the thing is, when you meet the people that you really like, their artwork or something, it could be backfiring. What if they just have a shitty day and they say something shitty? Then you're all disillusioned. Your health program? Oh, that sounds like a Microsoft. I don't like that. Oh, yes, dude, that sounds like I'm Microsoft, and I am definitely not a Microsoft girl. Check out that diner again today. Which diner? Metro? I'm the complete opposite of Microsoft. Fucking hate Microsoft. I hate that sometimes I have to open up something that's in Word. I automatically throw it into Pages. Excel. Excel is like the bane of my existence. Fucking hate Excel. Excel is made for people like Joe. Joe loves it. He can have a spreadsheet that's got like 50,000 fucking cells in it. Me? No. I don't care about it. I need it simply broken down. You know what I mean? And Numbers, which is an Apple kind of program, works for me. It's easy. I can understand it. It makes sense. Well said, it's a tool and you need to use the tool right to work. Yeah, I do. It is a tool. Used to do spreadsheets like that. Joe does it, and then people will say, Joe, you think you should probably like change it and update? He goes, no, I like my spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is probably 10 years old. You don't like anything? I don't even care if that's Bill Gates. I just am not like everything that's within Microsoft for the most part, even down to the damn store. I don't know. I can't. Like, it makes me crazy. I do spreadsheets. Spreadsheets don't bother me. It's Excel that bothers me. Because, I don't know. You can't tell, like, when something... Okay, he's going. Dude, go. Can I go now? Anybody else coming? No? Okay. Yeah, it's just Excel. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's trying to... It's just ugly. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like trying to make something work and have it go to here to there for whatever reason. I can't understand the formulas. It's like me doing calculus. I try. I can do stuff in it. I can absolutely use it, but I hate it. My new Asus laptop works great with your wireless printer. I'm so stoked. I don't have a printer because I refuse to buy ink. And that's like my line in the sand. They give out the printers, and it's the ink that's what's costing so fucking much money. That's why I don't have a printer, because I absolutely refuse to buy ink. You know, like I can't handle it. So what I use for my spreadsheets is I use what's called Numbers, We're gonna sit here. And that's like, looks like a cell, but you can move the table around. You can add other shit to it. It's different. It's different. Use it like electronic graph paper. Yeah. Your PC computer is 7 years old. We have 3 laptops in the house, and they're all still working. They were all mine. So Josh has my old Mac Air. He uses it all the time. And then I have my previous MacBook Pro, which, remember I busted the keyboard because I spilled water on it and the keyboard no longer works, but I have to do a wireless keyboard, which is fine. And then I have my new MacBook, which works fabulously, but I can actually connect the two. Oh, the diner that feeds the famous people. Oh, that's City Diner. That's all the way down there by 90th. We ain't going down that way. Nah, man, I'm not repeating. But it was funny that I like spoke it into existence when I was talking about Tim, like certain people like to go here to eat, and that's Tim Gunn, and then Tim Gunn walks across the damn live stream. That was some funny shit. Totally not planned, and he had no idea I spoke his name. But it was some funny shit though. That was like, what? Crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys like the live stream today. It was just a little chit chat session, a little coffee, a little figuring out what's going on behind us. You still have ink in it? Does it work? Wouldn't they be dried up? I don't know. But mailman's here. Mailman. But you guys have a good Tuesday. 5 days to the cruise. 5 days. I gotta find Joe's stuff to steam it because I think he's stowed it away again. And I don't want to do it last minute. But you guys have a wonderful day. Good Tuesday, you know, and stuff. It's not bad here, not too cold. Stay in the sun. Get your vitamin D. Thank you for watching, and I will be talking with you guys later.